I don't want to make this video to shit on Hamza or his content, because I honestly think he makes good points and gives good knowledge. But in terms of giving advice about Nofap, I just think it's not optimal. It's the wrong approach that he gives to people. But if you don't know me, I been watching NoFap content for years now, and I've been able to quit porn for 7 months straight. But I listened to all this advice that all these NoFap YouTubers gave, and especially was a big Hamza fan of this red pill and stuff. I watched his NoFap advice, as I watched it for years and still was at the same place that I was 1, 2 years ago. Like he and all the other YouTubers giving this basic advice, and it just doesn't work, because let me explain. They Hamza is giving he has his a tactic of his own, and he calls it less fab, and he just tells his students and stuff to over time reduce watching porn, to reduce fapping. He said yeah, you can fap 5 times in 1 week, and the second week try to reduce to 4 times. And the problem with this, it's better than no fap, but the problem with this is that he still you need to still restrict yourself. You still need to think about it, about like fapping at all, all this concept of this addiction, and it's just unnatural. And I want to give you the advice that really helped, that really helps to quit watching porn and quit fapping. You need to imagine a guy, people thousands of years ago. They didn't think about nofap, but they didn't also think about they didn't had any addictions, and you can't really beat this, beat the addictions with tactics that we as people created, like less fab. It's just a softer version of nofap, but it doesn't work because it's unnatural still. The best way to quit porn and smoking and drinking and any addiction is living like a primal human. Like, nobody tells you this. Everybody tells you about their shitty tactics because they try to sell you their school community or their course about quitting porn. But it just isn't the truth. You don't need to buy it. I myself, I have a coaching, the link down below, but you don't need to buy any courses like about quitting an addiction, because the answer is literally in front of you if you look outside. Everything the earth created, when you only use, eat, and go to places that only the earth created, you won't have any addiction at all. And the reason because you still have addictions is because your body is biochemically not intact. Because the government will give you shitty food, they sell you grain stuff and shit. And all these Hamza and all these other porn YouTubers don't even talk about this. They only talk about the tactic. Yeah, just fab less over time, and then it will be easy for you to quit porn. But bro, I maybe if this help you, then that's fine. But for me, no tactic will help you to quit porn. Not the gym, not meditation, not less fab, not fucking, I don't know, just some method that they created as a blueprint. The only answer to that is nature. Again, I don't want to shit on Hamza or something. He's honestly he really tries to help people, but this advice is just bullshit in my opinion. I tried it out. I tried everything out. I tried out every tactic, and every tactic is shit because they're tactics and not real solutions. The solution is nature. It's easy. But people try to find like other ways, unnatural ways to quit an addiction, and it's just false. Yeah. I think I'm gonna make a video series where I like talk about every porn YouTuber and that they telling like not the optimal way to quit porn. Because I honestly think it's just false what they're telling. And Hamza's like the first one. Again, he's one step further because he's saying like that caring about the streak is false, and I agree with that. But still, his way of doing it is not optimal, and it's just not the truth. But if you want my personal help with this, if you want my help with this, you don't need to, by the way. You can just eat raw meat. Just be natural and you will quit porn easily. But if you don't know how to start, click the link down below. I will personally help you. Yeah, but if you don't want to pay anything, you can just watch my other videos. I talk about this way that nobody else talks about it, how to quit porn. If anyone from the Hamza fans watching this, it's not a hate video about him. I'm a fan myself, but I just want to speak what I really think is the real solution. Yeah, thank you for watching.